Now to introduce one of my coaches and one of Matt's coaches, number 35, Ben Laures, and number 43, Zach Laures. It's not Zach or anything. All right, come on, college. Where's Cooper? Cooper, get up here. Cooper, let's go.
I grew up in Coach Stewart's company and probably caused a lot of his hair thinning. 3 years ago, it was a long time to be around a coach, and it gave us plenty of time to develop a relationship. That relationship grew into one of a father and son, but on a football field. I was the unruly teenager who thought he knew everything, and Coach Stewart was the one with real football wisdom and experience. As a sophomore, I was young and dumb. As a senior, I was old and slightly less dumb. Coach Stewart will definitely take credit for that improvement. Coach Stewart was at first a very intimidating and strong-willed coach. The intimidation went away after the first season because every time he told us that he trusted us. He knew he had put together a solid defensive plan and that our linebacking core would get our part done. This helped our whole group bond as a cohesive force on the field instead of multiple wild men creating havoc. Although I was definitely causing a lot more havoc than he wanted. The strong-willed part of Coach Stewart will never disappear, and it hasn't while I was at Plano. The team knows that our occasional butting heads led to me slamming my helmet into a video tower. Also, I ripped off a JV kid's helmet in California. That definitely wasn't their fault. My bad. Those were just slight outbursts at practice. But Coach knew as well as I did he was just pushing my buttons to refocus us on the task at hand and what really mattered, winning on Friday. Under Coach Stewart, I was blessed to win enough games, and all of them together were 24 times. We won by the tip of the finger on an extra point, and also a shutout against East. I know as I leave Plano, I'll remember the impact of Coach Stewart he has had on me and all of the rest of our players that have been underneath him. Speaking for all of us, thank you for the tough love. You made us great.
One thing Coach Stewart always did was mess up the names of the defensive players, whether it was swapping our names or mispronouncing them. Hey, Skinner, would you pay attention? Coach, that's Xavier. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. This was followed by his infamous laugh. As the season progressed, his laugh was lovingly mocked by the defense. Dwayne and Xavier did it best. It cracked us up every time. Coach and I go back to 2008, my sophomore year. I played JV then, so I didn't know Coach Stewart as well then as I did my junior and senior year. One of my favorite things about Coach was that every time I saw him in the hall or on my way to football, he would give me this look with a smile that covers his big head showing no teeth. "Sup, Zach?" or "What's up, pretty boy?" That attitude just showed me that he was not only our coach, he was our friend too. He may make fun of us at times, but he always had our best interests at heart. I'd have to say one of the worst days on the field was the week of two-a-days practices before the school year started. Not only did we have to get to bed by 9:30 just to get enough sleep, but we had to wake up at 5:15 and be to practice by 6. Ben and I were running late the first day of practice. This was not a good start. We knew we would have some extra drills to look forward to for being late. We walked in a few minutes late thinking, it's the first day, they might let us slide. Nope. This was definitely not the case. Ben being the captain and myself being a leader, being late was unacceptable. Coach Stewart quickly got our attention and started making us do drills. I nearly collapsed. I thought I was gonna die. This was a bad foot to start off on with Coach, especially since he was my positions coach. However, as the season went on, we became very close, joking around at times as well as working hard for that week's game plan. Coach Stewart was such a fun coach. He taught all the guys on the defense and in the linebacking groups so many things through coaching and through personal experiences with him. Thank you so much, Coach. You made high school football the best for me. Love you.
I would like to thank the 2010 Plano Wildcat football team for their hard work, dedication, and passion. These attributes led them to a tremendous season and great memories for the rest of our lives. Although we did not reach our final goal and destination, it is the journey that we'll remember, as well as teaching us valuable life lessons, starting with the lifting and the grind of off-season, the countless hours of watching video, going 3-0 in non-district, beating a great team such as Hebron, losing several nail-biters on the road, and then responding like a fighter with heart under an intense pressure of winning the last three, which they did without any doubt. Memorable beatdowns of West and East, beating East 38-0, shutting them out for the first time in history, what no other Plano team has done. Then unfortunately losing a tight playoff game against Coppell, whom I thought was the best team in the state. This journey is what will be remembered in the end. I would like to thank the 2010 Plano football team, and especially the seniors, for showing the heart and soul of the champion. Underclassmen, you have a great responsibility to live up to, and that is to live up to the great tradition of being a Plano Wildcat football player. Do not let that tradition down. I would like to thank Coach McCall and the rest of the staff. There's not a better football staff or people. Thank you to Mrs. Watkins and the rest of the administration for your support. And last but not least, my wife, thank you for being who you are. I love you very much.